Hi, guys.
Hello,
Hello,
hello.
hello. Good afternoon. It is 11 a.m. Mountain Standard Time here in Arizona and 12 p.m. Central Time with that new time change that is just causing all kinds of snafus here.
Right?
Yeah. So, guys, welcome. Hello. So, this is our time to do some crafting, just blocking it out on the calendar. And I do have a list. If you guys want to join us, you have to fill out a job form. You have to register in order to participate. And so today, oh, we've got somebody joining us. Hello. Hi, Jasdia.
Hello.
How are you?
Hello.
Good. How are you?
Good, good. Oh, hang on. My coffee just arrived here.
Yay. How are you, Jessia?
Good. How are you, Caroline?
I'm good. Trying to stay warm. It's like it's actually
Definitely
really
cold
cold
last
here.
night. Yeah, there's frost on the windshield, or there was. So, yeah.
Oh, really?
Well, yeah. Not every day, but it's probably the start of until May
Mm-hmm.
because it stays cold for a long time.
Yeah.
So, I mean, being at 6,500 feet in the mountains and
Mm-hmm.
everything. So,
Yeah.
it's a very weird space because you think New Mexico, you think first thought is desert, but we have a lot of mountains. We have one of the most mountainous states. So,
Mm. Yeah, I can imagine.
so
All
well,
right. Sorry about that. My coffee just arrived. So the son made me some coffee because I didn't get my morning coffee. And if I don't have my coffee, I'm going to be a bear, and I don't want to do that. So, what are you guys doing today? What are you making?
I'm making a whole hodgepodge of stuff.
I
I
saw
probably do.
that. You posted that. All kinds of stuff on there. I got my,
So,
what is this one? Pumpkin spice. Pumpkin spice. Yum, yum, yum.
Oh, is
And
that
one of
one
those.
good? I haven't tried that one.
Oh, yeah. It is good.
Mm.
Don't buy the Walmart brand one. It's not as good.
Okay.
Yeah, you got to get the International Delight. And if you sign up with them, they will send you a coupon too every month.
Oh.
Yeah, that's really neat. What do we got
Okay.
in the chat? Hi, Bonnie. Hello. Welcome, welcome,
hi.
welcome. Hi, Emily. How are you? What are you working on today? Hi, Bo.
It's going to be a variety
Hi,
of things right
Karen.
now. I'm trying to do some Mod Podge.
Oh, nice.
Mm.
So, I need a
Nice.
place to put all of my Halloween jewelry.
Oh,
So,
okay. Gotcha.
instead of having it all spread out and then I can't find it, the next year I'm searching.
Yep.
Yeah, that's part of that whole organization thing. I think we're all trying to do. I'm still trying to put all my Halloween stuff away and dig out my Christmas stuff. I just got so much of it.
Me
So,
Yes.
too.
oh, Caroline, I like your filter.
Oh yeah, I wanted to talk to you about the filter. So if I ever get brave and I dye my hair, this is
Uh
the color
huh.
I want to dye it.
Green?
No, it's blue. Is it coming up green?
It's
Yeah,
coming up green.
No.
it's coming up green,
The
like
closer you
mermaid
got, it
green.
was blue.
It looks
Yeah,
like it's kind of like mermaid. Well, maybe it's
yeah,
like.
it's like a mermaid blue.
Oh yeah. Oh,
It's kind of like
if I ever dye
the Next Generation. Did you ever watch Next Generation? Star Trek.
Oh, it's
Um,
been a while.
well, in the Next Generation, they had the uniforms for the medical staff or
Mhm.
the science division. It was
Oh, you're
blue,
right.
but
You're
it came
right.
out green or
Yeah,
aqua a lot of times. So
yeah. Dr.
Oh,
it was that
Crusher
kind of
had
blue.
that. Yeah, she had that like doctor's jacket. That
Yeah.
was that. That's right. Gosh, I forgot about that. Good memory.
oh.
No, it's not a
Did you
memory. It's always up front for me.
did
Oh,
you
is
ever
it
tell
okay?
Jazzy what game you're playing?
yeah, no, I don't think I've ever. It's not something I don't mention my gaming on this channel. I have my
Oh,
other
okay, never
channel.
mind.
Yeah, well, since you mentioned it, I am part of Star Trek Fleet Command. I am part of that
Oh, okay.
whole group. We're mostly on Discord, though. We're not really. There's a couple of us. There's a couple of us that are they're on YouTube. Um, yeah, so they're in my group. Let's see. He just finished watching how to repurpose clip earrings in rings. So Karen's telling you something there,
Yeah,
Caroline.
I was just responding to her because is it on YouTube, Karen? Because I saw how it purposed an vintage necklace, but I never seen that one before. Clip-on earrings, because clip-on earrings I use on those lace style dresses.
Yeah, that's right. You do. You do. Good morning, Crafty Bonnie Boo. How are you? Oh, I like your logo. Your profile pic is nice. Wow. That kind of reminds me of Dee Dee's. Dee Dee's is like that too. So it's very similar. This looks really good. I like it. Hi, Danielle. Good afternoon. Hope everyone's doing good today. My son, we started taking out all of our fall stuff and started putting away some of the Halloween. So he brought out my fall mugs. I love these. I think they're
Holy cow! It's
what?
ginormous.
I think it just
That
looks
mug, it's
No,
ginormous.
it's just. Oh no, I guess it is kind of big. Yeah. Sorry.
Like a
I like
meal.
coffee. But I love it. I love this one because it says blessed, and there's like they're all fall colors with the greens and the oranges. It's so pretty, and the browns.
Oh, Bonnie, how are you?
Oh yeah, yeah. She does good stuff for a lot of people. Nice.
Bonnie creates really gorgeous, and I don't have it. Do I have? She creates these really just no, I don't have it over here. He
Oh, Cindy saying, "Hey,
is
ladies,
a
sewing
beautiful
tags for
binder
a
that
master
you could
board."
craft it with
Oh,
and
okay.
stuff.
I'm sorry, Caroline. You're cutting in and out, hun. What happened? You're glitching.
Oh no, I was just saying Bonnie creates really Bonnie Crafty Boo. She
Uh huh.
creates really nice books.
Oh, nice, nice. I know, Cindy, you do a lot of crafting too, hon. If you guys do crafting and you guys want to join us, if just kind of FaceTime with us, you can register. The link is there below in the description area. You just have to register, and I just have to see your face and before you come on, and then you can turn your camera down. Because I know a lot of people do that. I do that. I turn my camera down. I just got to make sure it's you, because I do have kids that watch. My kids, especially, they watch the crafting. They do crafting in the other room. Oh, Christmas cards. Nice. I gotta
Oh
make some of those. There's some, I don't know if you guys saw it. Michael's had some fantastic Christmas card kits that are 40% off right now. Ooh, I was so tempted. I'm gonna,
I haven't even gone there yet.
hmm if you like doing all those paper crafting. So they got some
Mhm.
really good stuff. All right, so today I am working on I was telling Caroline earlier that I went to go and purchase some of those Christmas baggies because I that's what I ship all of my jewelry and stuff in. I roll it in bubble wrap and then I put it in here and I make it all nice. But they were kind of expensive online. I was like, what? For 50 to 100. So I decided to pay $6 to $8. Got two different sizes and I figured, you know what? I'm just going to decorate them. I have stamps, and this is a stamp that I put on there. It's just a Christmas themed stamp, and I'm just going to decorate those today so that they're ready to go when I should do my shipping.
I have a lot of
Nice.
Mm.
Christmas.
See, I'd like to see that. Nice, Cindy.
That's
Oh,
nice.
pretty. That's nice. Well, I'm gonna um, switch my camera, and I'm not gonna do a whole lot because I don't add a lot of the stuff on there until after I get the item in the package and then close it, and then I'll add a little bit more of the embellishments. But once I'm done, I'm probably, if I have time, I'm going to antique this. I found this at the thrift store. They did a really good job, but you know how I am with antiquing. I gotta
Oh.
add some brown antiquing on there. So that way, all these little, because all the scarves and stuff are textured, and you can't really tell.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm gonna add some antiquing to that. That won't take too long, and then this item will be up for sale. Not tonight, but
That's
probably for
cute.
Wednesday. For Wednesday. All right, I'm gonna switch my camera.
Kraken, should I turn on some tunes?
Yeah, yeah,
What kind
yeah.
do you?
Don't worry, you can play whichever one you want. All the ones I uploaded are from YouTube, so we don't have to worry about entering any of the artist's information in the description.
Do you usually keep it at 12? Or
Yeah, yeah. I usually keep it around 12
okay,
because people have said it's too loud. If
okay.
it's, which is kind of weird because it's so low.
Yeah, I know. Well, you never know. Sometimes maybe somebody has it on their, headphones or something.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, Bonnie, Karen. Yeah, that's gonna look real nice after I antique it. I think I'm gonna use a brown antiquing. It's real cute. That won't take very long to do.
A lot of the DIYers that I follow do use the antiquing wax, and it does make a difference on how things look. So I haven't had a chance to use it for many things yet, but I have bought some to use eventually when I do more woodwork. I was looking at my hair earlier, trying to figure out what was wrong with it, and it's just the gray that I have there.
Oh, see, you only have that little patch like Kraken does.
It's all over, but it's mostly right there.
Yeah.
So I
Have
wasn't
you ever
quite
thought
sure.
of Have you ever thought of
Go ahead.
coloring it like Claudia does?
Oh no, I used to color it all the time, red,
Uh huh. Oh.
and people would think it was my real hair color. So my hair naturally is really dark, but I'm more temperamentally more like a redhead. So I would get lots of compliments on it, and people thought I was like 10 years younger than I really was. But since COVID hit, I haven't really wanted to do it, and I've just been keeping my hair the same color. But if we move to Austin, and I get more involved in doing selling, like having my own booth or having a store or having, doing more arts and crafts fairs, then I would probably color my hair.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a much bigger community when it comes to makeup and hair and nails and all that kind of stuff that
Right.
I don't have to worry about here.
Are you guys really thinking about moving now?
Oh, it's been put on pause, but it's not forever. It's just put on pause for right now till maybe next summer. With the interest rates the way they are right now and not having a specific place to move to yet. But it is still something my husband wants to do.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Ooh, Cindy, that's great that you got a nice haul. I usually do not go shopping in November and December. I'm done for the rest of the year.
Oh, are you really?
Yeah, because there's no reason to go out. That it's too crazy here. People are too impatient, etc., etc.
Yeah. No, I'm usually at the estate sales at this time of year because everybody's at the mall and at the stores and.
Yep.
All right.
I don't get a chance to get out very often, so
Well,
I
didn't
hear
you say
you.
you're in the mountains?
yes.
Jessica?
I live about 45 minutes away from Santa Fe,
Gotcha.
and most of that's just going downhill and then going back uphill.
Ooh, Emily. I love your Instagram posts lately.
What'd she post?
So she's just like Bridget. She has a mannequin,
Uh-huh.
like a bodice, and she'll post like a dress or outfit, and it's just really cool
Ooh.
because it's the different designs I like, that she posts.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to go to a Savers one day.
That'd be. I don't have a Savers near me, but they have some good deals here. I think their 50% off day is on Mondays here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We have
Oh, hi, Leanne.
we
You have
have
what?
3 thrift stores up in Los Alamos, but they're only open on Wednesdays.
Oh.
So you can make a day of it. There's one that's open on Saturdays, and Friday afternoons open at 1. They open at 1 in the afternoon, and they're open until like 4 or 5. And then they're open on Saturdays too. But Los Alamos is 15 minutes away from where I am. So if there's no reason to go up there, then we don't normally go. Because it's so far away. Growing
Well,
up in
sometimes
Houston,
because then it feels like a treat when you do go out.
yes, it does. Well, I wanted to go out today. Today is fee-free day at the national parks because it's Veterans Day. So if you go to a national park, it's free to enter.
Hi, Yippee. That sounds like fun.
And we live about 15 minutes away, but going the other way to Bandelier National Park. So we're thinking about doing that, but we woke up to it being below freezing, so my husband doesn't want to go anywhere.
Right. Right.
And tomorrow, we're going to try to go to an auction that's being held by the
Nice.
police department over at the golf course. They're selling, the pictures so far have been jewelry and artwork and things along those lines. But it says things that were seized. So we'll have to see what they have and if it's anything that we could use.
Is it glow? Oh, you guys
There's a
can't
lot
really-
of resellers that are at my police officer sales. Those auctions.
Mhm.
Always lots of them.
Well, it looked like a lot of good stuff. Not that we need it, but possibly good gifts.
This is not working. Why isn't this working?
Is that craft paper or is that a different type of paper?
Yeah, it's the craft paper, but I think it's this box that I have down
Oh, okay.
because it's bowed, so I think that's causing issues. I need to cut it down.
So this is what box front end looks like right now.
Nice,
So,
I like
Oh,
that.
wow. That's nice.
so it's just decoupage on it, and it's just a green box. So I did some sides, but just to give the idea of when you see it from the front that it's Halloween
Mhm.
and fall, autumn. So it's not a big deal, but it's
Parking
we
it all
did
in one place will be easier for you in the future, though.
yes, exactly.
I don't know how to show you guys this.
Let's try this again.
Ooh. Did that work?
Hi, Marcy. Ooh, Mexican food. Yum,
Hi,
yum, yum,
Marcy. How
yum,
are
yum.
you?
Oh, Bonnie, that's so sweet. Yes, happy Veterans
Ooh.
Day to all those. Thank you for your service.
Okay, this is what I'm making, guys. It
Oh, that turned out
glows.
better.
Oh,
Oh, that's cute.
nice.
What is that, a
Yeah,
pendant?
it's going to be a
Oh,
little
nice.
earring. So it'll be a little earring that glows. Coming to a
Nice.
sale. Ooh, that's fun.
Okay.
There.
Yes, it does. And then I'm making little rings with snowflakes on it. I'll probably have to take a better picture and put it on the community page. Yeah, today we will have the saver sale. So it will be on at for you guys. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so here's the link for the saver sale. It's going to be at later tonight. Oh shoot, I just closed out of it. It'll be on at 6:30 Central, 7:30 Eastern. Oh, Jazz, yeah. Jazzy has a channel too. Jimmy and Wendy. You get her channel too.
There's only a few things on it.
Yeah. Do you guys ever wonder what?
Well, I don't know if you guys.
What?
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. I was just gonna show one of.
Sometimes. So.
I have one thing that explains a little bit about where I live. I have one video there. It's very short. It's about being able to see the Rio Grande from close by. The Rio Grande River.
Right.
So it flows, it cuts us off from a lot of, we have to go over it on the way to Santa Fe. So it helps to cut us off from the rest of civilization.
So this is something I bought from Jazzy a while back. This is actually Christmas present. So, oops, because I took it out. So she makes jewelry, and this is what is that, labradorite?
Yes.
It's gorgeous, and then she had made matching earrings too. Isn't that fabulous? Oh, I love it. I love it.
I think the earrings are both labradorite and moonstone.
Okay. Yeah, so she makes she uses real stone on her jewelry. Yeah. So you guys have to check out her channel. And I think you were just recently on Caroline's channel, yes?
Yes. With Wendy.
Yep.
Okay. There you go.
So I don't sell very often. I've explained a little bit about my cat before, how she has to go in weekly now for fluids.
Oh, man, really still?
Oh, wow.
It will be for the rest of her life. It's what's extending her life, basically. So, because she is in kidney failure. So, but we've had her for 12 years. She's 14. So, she's been a good cat.
Right.
The only issues are when she decides she wants to sit on my lap in the middle of my playing a time game.
Leanne says kidney failure.
Yes, for my cat, for my 14-year-old cat.
Well, I'm glad you got her back. That was scary when she got lost.
It was very scary.
Oh, really? You too?
Yeah, she had the 4th of July weekend, I think, or the weekend before. I went out of town just for a day, and my husband didn't see her when we left, and she didn't come back. And so when I got back, I looked around the house and talked to my neighbors and everything. And then on that Tuesday, my neighbor said, "I think I found your cat," because she's blind also.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That wasn't enough. She's blind, and
poor Carol.
And she just, she's safe here inside the house, but being outside the house, I thought she got on the street and got killed. And I even called the animal shelter, and they thought for certain she was dead too. And then the neighbor came over from next door, and she was in her storage shed in the backyard. And she seemed a little pathetic and everything, because it had been raining, and She maybe got some water, but she didn't have any food, or and she couldn't see, and she couldn't even recognize me. I think she was just so scared,
Oh.
and so she took her to the vet, and it was a very busy day. It's like all the cats got, or not all the pets, animals and cats got. One person brought in their dog who'd been stung by a bee, and all kinds of stuff was happening.
Oh.
So it was, and then they got tests done and found out that yes, it's because her kidneys are failing, but she's gained some weight, and but the kidneys failing are kind of permanent. So,
Yeah. Oh, I'll have to check that out, Karen. Where is that at, Karen? Is that at Hobby Lobby or Joann's or something? Hi, Jeffrey. How are you?
it's just
Claudia, I'm sorry, what?
Oh, I was just going to say, it's interesting to me now that my kids are all adults, that for the most part, it's the cats now.
Yeah. I know Claudia K. Vintage just got her cat back too. Her cat was lost.
Oh no!
Oh yeah, that's right.
And I know how much she loves her cats too.
Yeah.
Oh, good, Jeffrey. Yes, Marcy, go ahead. No a problem. Thank you. As long as it's, crafty related, no problem. I bought it from, oh, okay, Karen. Nice. Oh, you bought yours on Amazon, Emily? Okay, I'll have to check that out later. Thank you. Aw. Leanne likes Marcy's smile on her logo. That's so cute. I do like that filter in you, Caroline. It looks good. Are you having that one tonight?
I don't know. I want that color in my hair.
I know. People were like, oh, you're not using your filter? And I'm like, oh, well, okay. I guess I can use my filters again. That's okay. Because we didn't use filters on our last show.
I think it's just a little fun and whimsy.
It is fun. It's absolutely fun. I love it.
Like, the best one I like on you was the vampire one. That was so fun.
Oh, yeah. It wasn't a favorite with other people, though. Oh, you bought 3? Okay, I'll have to check that out. Thank you, guys. I'm going to do some snowflake blue. Here. Let's see. I don't know how well this blue is going to look on the paper.
Apple.
Actually, I'm going to try this one.
Are you riding the bus, Apple?
Hi, Apple. Oh, that's right. It's Friday. Yeah, I totally forgot it was Friday because of the holiday. I thought it was Saturday, and I ended up sleeping in. I missed Johnny's show this morning, and I didn't even realize it till later when I was like, wait, what day is it? Because my kids are all home today, so it kind of threw me off.
Oh, they're home too?
Yeah, they're off today.
Oh, you know what was on? Kraken, I think you told me about it. That movie about the nymph? The Secret
of the Nymph?
Yeah, I actually watched that last night.
Oh, God, I cannot believe you've never seen that.
I've never seen it. And I was like, wait a minute. How can I have never seen this? And it was on last night. And you know they made 2 movies?
No, I didn't. Well, just the one. I didn't know about 2.
Yeah, so I watched the old one and I was like, wow, it's actually really pretty. Like the glitter and the graphics and the cartoon. And
Okay, Jeffrey, thank you.
then I saw this. Then there was a second one. It was like part 2, I guess. It was actually really
Oh, I
good.
didn't know that. I didn't know that. Oh, Emily, I gotta check and see. I haven't checked to see if they had any new filters yet. I'm gonna check and see if they got because they had a new folder and I think it said fall or autumn or something like that, didn't it, Caroline?
Uh, mm, Maybe. Yeah, I think it's still there. I tried looking for some Christmas ones. I didn't really see any. Yeah. Oh. Is it?
Apple
Is the
says,
rain
"Hey,
coming by
use
you?
A through Z." What?
No, I asked Marcia. Is it the rain going to her? Because it rained over here this morning.
Oh, this blue does not look good on the brown paper. Let me try the other blue. She says she hopes so, Caroline.
Mm. It was so cold yesterday. I had to wear my winter fleece.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We've been having all our windows open. It's been nice.
Oh, I know, to let the house breathe.
Yeah.
It's been back and forth here. It's like some days we wake up and it's so cold, and the next day or in the afternoon, I'm turning on the air conditioner.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
We have window units. We don't have a full air conditioner.
Oh, gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think our AC's been on for almost a week, I think now. It's been nice and cool here. Oh, I think I like the snowflake one much better.
That's pretty.
Oh, that looks nice.
With the darker blue, I think works much better than this pretty pale blue.
Yeah.
You never know until you try.
Yeah. It probably would look good on white, but not on the brown paper.
I'll take your snow, Karen. Send your snow this way.
Yeah. Hey, I'll take snow.
Right? I'll take snow anytime.
Apple says, take the rain back.
Rain we can use.
Windy and rainy. I like it. Love it. Love it.
I used to love it when I lived in Houston. We only had 2 seasons. Hot and very hot.
That's true. Yep.
Here. That is like here,
So
too.
true.
Now that I live here in New Mexico, it's colder, a little bit warm, hot, and then it goes back to a little bit warm and then back to cold. In Houston, the growing season's practically all year round, maybe from December to February. You can't grow anything outside, like vegetables or gardening. Here,
Right.
the danger of frost is not over until June 1st. And then September, maybe sometimes in October. October, Halloween was really cold.
Mm.
So now I'm going to decoupage some white onions. Pumpkins, not onions. Some. So I don't see the chat very easily to people who are talking to me, just in case.
Okay, we'll let you know right now.
Bonnie says, "Yay, snow! Send it to me, East Tennessee." Oh, Tennessee is beautiful. I still want to go to Dollywood. Last time we went there, the line was just like a few miles back. I was like, nope, not today. Ooh, and happy birthday, Bonnie, if I don't remember to say it next week. Happy early birthday. Hi, Penny. How are you? Oh, you're watching Macbeth. 64 out in LA. Oh, wow. That is kind of cold.
Which version of it, Beth?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
I don't know if
there,
she
Marcy.
can. I don't. She has watching us on mute.
Oh, she's on mute.
Yeah, she has you on mute. Oh, nice. Nice. Oh, you're less than 3 hours away? Yeah, that's one place I would like to go. Last time we went there, I was pregnant with my oldest son. And I was like, all right, I can't wait in a car for 2 hours to get into the place because I got to use the toilet. So we ended up going to Ripley's, believe it or not. It wasn't too far away.
There's one of those in San Antonio. I went there
Hi,
before.
Wendy.
Hello. Oh Lord.
What you working on today?
I'm actually finishing stuff.
Oh,
Man. I have a phone number again, and now the messages won't stop.
Oh,
I know what you mean.
And the most I'm getting from is my ex-husband. He's deciding he needs to send me pictures of his new Great Pyrenees dog.
Okay.
You know what it tells me? Since he doesn't have his son anymore, because after Quinn, he got another big dog. He got a great big German Shepherd, and now he's got a great big Pyrenees. And you know what this tells me? Hey, I don't have to feed a teenager. Anyway.
I was kind of talking about that earlier, about how now that all my kids are grown up, I am taking care of the cats. Worrying about them.
Fill that void, that transition.
Oh, I'm not sure I'm going to transition into grandkids or not. So I'm not worried.
He's 15. I had better not be transitioning into grandparent.
Oh.
Although he's got a 19-year-old girl that they hang out.
Well, how was their prom dance thingy?
Oh, they had a really good time.
That's
good.
Their homecoming dance. They had a really good time. It was so funny. The before the dance, about an hour before the dance, all the boys showed up here. And they were like getting their dance routine in sync, right? And it was to Billie Jean by Michael Jackson. And all I'm going is,
wow.
But it was the coolest thing to see. It really was. Hey, now, that's a brilliant idea there, Christine.
Yeah, I didn't want to buy the expensive ones. I just bought the crafty paper ones and then just did the stamps.
I'm just going with the fact you got the stamp upside down and then you lay the picture on it.
Oh, I just figured that out. I just figured it because I was trying to do it earlier and it
wouldn't center up for you.
Yeah, it wasn't working. It works better this way.
A brilliant idea. Absolutely brilliant.
Thank you.
I've actually
See you
been
later,
finishing
Marcy.
stuff.
See you soon.
Bye, Marcy.
Are we live? Oh, we are live. Hi, guys. This started an hour ago. It normally
Time
starts
change.
at 11
Yeah,
hours.
that time change messes everybody up. Hi, Stock Explorer. How
Oh
are
yeah,
you?
Wendy.
the time changed, it's still
Yeah.
It changed on Sunday.
right, and you fall back, so it's supposed to.
I don't fall back. I'm on Mountain Standard Time. It doesn't change for me. You guys, if you're Central, it
Oh,
falls back 1 hour. If you're Eastern, yeah, it falls back 1 hour for everybody.
yep. Okay, so I
Where are
know
you
that.
at, Christine, again?
I'm in Arizona.
Oh, okay.
This
Well,
is as
here-
close as I'm going to get to snowflakes unless I go up north.
Oh, hi
In
everybody!
northern
I didn't have my comments turned on. I'm so sorry. Hi Marcy. Hi Bonnie. Hi Ann. Hi Apple.
Because I'm just one state over, but we get lots of snow here.
Oh, yeah, no.
And we're mountain time.
Your mountain time too?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's 11:48 there?
Yes.
Oh, sweet. We're on the same time zone.
So yeah, I was finishing stuff. I used to be in. Okay, I took a lot of watercolor courses. I took 3 or 4 terms of watercolor, which means I completed the entire cycle the college had. So yesterday I went through some of my old stuff and I started
nice.
finishing and just
Nice.
re-adding to the paintings to make them more like what I would like.
Nice.
And some of them are just
That's
like
really
this, and
good.
just a
Oh,
little
that's beautiful.
design, just a little swooshing of blues and a swooshing of blue greens. And I thought I could use these in my junk journal. This is my birdie.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh.
Wow, you're so talented, Wendy.
Oh, thank
Those
you.
are really good.
And then just some colors, some maroony colors streaked. And I started this out, I think it was supposed to be a fairy wing or something. So I'm thinking I might do some cutting and trimming and add a fairy sideways right here or something in the book, or when she's done. But that's what I finished all of those yesterday.
Did you ever finish your bear?
No, I took a break on the bear because I was stuck on his head and I wanted to take a second. And I also, a lot of times, once I've worked on something for a while, I get lost in the design, and so I have to take a minute and step back.
Yeah, no, I have the same problem. That's why during this time I always switch up what I'm doing.
Yep. So, let's see. And you know, they haven't been finished when they have the blue tape around the edges. So this one I'm still working on, which was an outdoor. I took a term during the summer, a summer course of watercolor, and it was all outdoor painting at the river. So it was, and it's called plein air. And
Nice.
then I haven't changed this one, and I'm really thinking it's pretty much done. I
Stock
finished it.
Explorer says those are cool.
Thank you so much, Stock Explorer. Hi. So
That's
This
the one
one
thing
I
I
work-
always wanted to do more of was painting.
yeah,
You're very good. Yes.
thank you. Yeah, no, some of it's just crazy designs. And like this one, I was practicing with my pencils. Yeah. I tried working with this one with my new, when I had my,
Ooh,
Ooh, I like that one.
that's cool.
That is cool.
and then I worked on this one a little yesterday. I went to a park in Grants Pass and drew things from the park, or painted. So yeah, these are just my little squiggly doos, and I have a whole container. These are all filled. This thing's filled with my watercolors that either I haven't put into a book or that I haven't finished. And the neighbor's dog. I really enjoyed doing things like this. This became what I wanted to do, and I haven't gotten to go back to it yet, but I like taking other pictures and putting them in a new way. So this is an image that came out of National Geographic, and those are bombers. Those are, so those are bombers, and I drew some sky and then included the sky that was already there, and the picture was taken out of the window of a different plane, and this is the wing of their plane, and if you can't see it online on the camera very well, but it's lifted, so it's actually above, sitting on top of the paper a little bit. It's got a little lift to it. So it looks more three-dimensional, like you're the one looking out of the plane wing and looking at the other planes. So, yeah, this is what I really like to do. And I really like to do it with historical stuff. I have one that had a description of what the photo was. And I cut out the picture. And the description was, I think it was King Edward when he was still Prince of Wales on a hunting trip in Australia. And all they did in those hunting trips was slaughter tons of animals. And the picture was them sitting down at a table, like they were sitting down to get ready to be served dinner. And I ripped the picture in half down the middle of the table. I painted this red kind of bloody streak, and then I glued the picture down, one on each side of the streak. And then I turned it over and I put the information that had been included with the photo on the back of it. And it's one of my favorites.
Nice.
So yeah, that's me today. Little paint, little scrapbook.
That was my husband popping in earlier. He went and got a haircut. So letting me know he was back. That's another thing for us. Every day feels like Saturday or Sunday. So,
Whoa, that's great. He's retired now.
Yep.
Is he liking it?
Yes. The stress level is definitely down.
Well, that's a blessing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, where he was working was extremely stressful.
Get all these bits for another page I want to build. I built so many pages.
Wow. Penny Sue teaches 9th graders.
Oh,
Salute to you.
yes.
Yes,
Oh
man.
my gosh. What the heck?
So I finished a couple more pages in my book.
Oh, that's
Pretty.
nice, Wendy.
I have held on to this picture. He's a wind summoner. Or she. Wind summoner. And then, of course, the next page is my blowing leaves.
That's pretty. I like that.
Trying to figure out how to get the best view.
Turn
And
it out pretty
then I have finished the page that Chrissy
Oh, that is
sent me
adorable.
thank you note, and I put a sunshine, and I made flowers, and I completed the raccoon's tree.
That is adorable.
I love that. That's nice.
That was really, really fun. I so enjoyed that one. I painted the tree with Sumi ink and just had a blast. And I started this page with my owl.
Wow, that's nice, Wendy.
Oh, that is nice. Wow.
So this is going to, I got to complete this page. So just little things. The other thing I was thinking is if I'm going to put the watercolor paper into the book, I maybe should like glue a few pages together, then cut the middle out so it's inset slightly, because I'm already having fatness issues with my book. Have solved that problem though, or I'm about to. I'm going to go down to a place we have here called the Horse Blanket, and they're a tack shop, a saddle and tack shop. And I'm gonna have them replace the belt, the buckle. Here, I'll show you. Here we go. So I found this leather strap, and the strap is in really decent condition. It just needs some saddle soap, and I don't have any, and I'm not going to buy saddle soap for this tiny of a piece.
Right. I hate
And then
that.
I need
Do you
to
have any
have
Old English?
nope.
No? Shoot.
So the ends where the holes are also are starting to rot. They're blackened. So I'm going to have, and it's too long. So I'm going to have that taken off. I'm a curve. I don't have the curve piece, or I would stamp that out myself. I know exactly how to do all of this leather work. I just don't have the stuff to do it. But curve that around, punch a few new holes in it. I need a new belt, a new buckle. This one's rusted. Actually, I might be able to clean that. No, I don't like it. I would like a new buckle. But a new buckle, so trip that end off, which makes it a little shorter. But yeah, that will be the leather piece that holds my book together. When and if I can get down to the store. Luckily, then I can walk there from here. Oh. Okay. Oh, shoot. So I just kind of woke up. Enough to remember my morning meds.
Did your son have off today, Wendy?
Yep, my son has no school today. He is upstairs gaming, and I am listening for every footstep. Trust me.
Oh.
With no plans of speaking to him if he happens to come downstairs.
Yeah, he's probably too busy gaming.
Teenagers. Right?
Yeah, my three little ones. Well, I think two of my kids are over. I definitely know they're at a friend's house, but I think the other three are gaming.
Yep, that's what mine's doing.
I have a blur of the teenage years. I can remember their younger years, before they were 10,
Oh,
and teenage years. Kind of forgot.
oh, Apple, I don't know if the rain would keep me away from that number.
Oh,
Yeah, mine's 15. He'll be 16 in January. I don't have a lot of time left.
My youngest just turned 26 this year,
Wow.
which is a big deal because of insurance. So
Yeah.
he's no longer covered by our insurance, and which has been our biggest issue with my husband retiring. For our insurance, which we have to have, because they haven't sent us our new cards or anything yet, and we're still supposed to be covered. But because he turned 26, legally he doesn't have to be covered anymore. Well, he's on a couple of high cost prescriptions, so that's been an issue. But I say we want him to live. We don't want him to stop taking his meds that he's required to take. So.
No, what Apple? I went thrifting yesterday for about an hour, and then I had to come home. At least I was able to go, though, because I haven't been for a while.
oh, that's nice, Karen.
Oh, wow.
What are you gonna snack on tonight, Kraken?
I don't know. There's a little restaurant. I think it's Vietnamese. I was gonna get a bowl of was it pho?
Oh, pho.
Yeah, pho. There you go.
Oh,
Sorry,
yeah.
pho. Yeah, I've eaten there before. They got good prices, and but I've never done the takeout before, so I don't know how that's gonna work out. We'll see. We'll see how that works. All right, well, I just had my paper. What do I do with it?
I think I'm gonna be having soup also. I just don't know what kind of soup yet.
Yeah.
There's one soup.
There's what?
Broth and elbow noodles. Very.
Mmm.
Okay. I'll be right back.
Okay.
So here they are, my pumpkins right now.
Oh, those are cute.
With the
That's
decoupage.
adorable.
That is cute.
There's one. And then there's this one.
Yeah, that
So
is
are
very.
these styrofoam pumpkins or real pumpkins you're putting this on?
No, just they're styrofoam.
Got it. Okay.
so I can keep
'Cause
it.
I got a couple of real pumpkins in my window. I buy the little tiny ones that are that size, and then this year I got another one that is just a color I had never seen on a pumpkin before, and it's just so gorgeous. So
We had some interesting one this year's at the grocery store, but we didn't buy any. So because I have so many, I went crazy last year buying Halloween and pumpkins and all kinds of stuff.
yep, use
Yeah,
up
they
what.
were 70% off at Michael's. I was very tempted.
I got mine all mostly at Joann's,
Oh, okay.
and they were having all of the sales. From at least for Thanksgiving stuff, I like their style more. The all the other stuff, the pillows, I got pillows and all that stuff. So it was interesting. So
So I learned something.
What'd you learn?
I learned that with my tub of Yes glue, which is like a giant glue stick in a tub. It's just like a giant glue stick.
Right.
I learned that using a little palette knife to spread the glue works a whole lot better than those silicone tools I was using.
Like butter.
Like butter. And if you put too much on, it's really easy to peel off a little layer of glue and still leave some behind.
Nice.
Oh yeah. That was what I learned recently. And it has saved my gluing life, I tell you. I would not have been able to do as much in the book recently without that little hack. Old man's awake and outside with his morning cup of coffee. We're night owls over here. Yeah. I remember watching Devon. I think that's her name. I can't remember. I think it's Devon, Helen's child. And they were building a book and talking about the each little section and everything like that, and being, I think they're called signatures. And I'm just realizing that I didn't put too much, but I just am remembering how they go together, and I'm concerned that if I remove too many pages from one little key that these are all built out of, or
Yeah.
signature, that I would end up losing pages. Cutting, if you cut too many wrong and the string gets compromised or what have you. So I've been very conscious about how I'm removing pages from the book. So.
Right.
The other thing I've determined is that I'm going to work not only from front to back, but from back to front. I think that might help me do things a little even. Where'd you get the book I'm working on? Okay, so this book came from my friend Christine. She had a couple extra books that she was happy to use for junk journals, and I loved the cover of this one. From my understanding, I blocked out the author and the title, but from what I understand, the book, the gentleman who wrote the book had some ideas that are just not something that my friend and I agree with. Very, what is it when the guys control the women? Anyway, it was very, had some notions and ideas that just weren't with contemporary times, just didn't seem very nice. So we decided that rather than destroying the book, we should do this with it. And that cover is to die for. And then I put the lace around the edge and the owl on the front. I also popped a hole in it because I hope to put some flowers in there. Some crocheted flowers. But I've got to go also at the horse blanket and see if I can find a Chicago screw that's long enough. Misogynistic. Thank you, Emily. Emily with the word of the day. Yes. So yeah. So we just decided that it should be upcycled this way rather than, spread out into the rest of the world.
Would you like to see some of the junk journals I've been working on? They're to sell. So I first started doing some that were little ones, like cards. So this one is a card, and it's travelers and traveling. And then I have some a plane and a VW charm on it.
Oh, I love the VW. He's cute.
And then this one is really easy. I just took some eight. It's like a book of paper. So there's different pages. Open them up, and
that's awesome.
And then so you can put your own pictures in. And then
I love those.
Oh, nice.
Lots of room to write and keep notes and journal your little
Absolutely. That's really nice.
Here's a little paper clip.
Nice.
And then this,
right, Leanne. I've been known to do things like that. That's awesome.
And then just a couple more pages, and then like if you go on vacation, so having a journal of a day.
Yes.
Yeah, that looks really good.
In the back. And then
that's amazing. Hi, Kari.
I try to keep like an envelope or something in the back so that you can keep little mementos.
Tiny bits.
Yep. So that's one.
That's awesome. That's one thing I haven't been able to do yet is create something for someone else to be able to do journaling in. This book in a lot of ways is all for me. The one I'm working on right now, the Wind Summoner image, I had been saving that for ages. But I am leaving some spaces for me to write because I know I'm going to want to. I kind of want to use it as a visual reference to write stories, because I can come up with stories by looking at things that not necessarily on my own in my head. I think I have. There's a thing out there where when you close your eyes and you imagine something, or you know, or you want to close your eyes and you see what you want to, a memory, or for me, when I close my eyes, everything's just black. I mean, I can think about things I remember seeing, but to come up with something, like if someone told me to imagine a tree in a field, you ask them what they imagine, and they're going to say, a big green tree, a big oak, how tall the hill is, if there's flowers and grass around it. Not me. All I see is a tree. And until you give me a description of what kind of tree it is, if it's got its leaves or it doesn't have its leaves, my brain doesn't fill in anything. It just kind of, okay. All I see is a trunk, a tree trunk. I don't see anything else of the tree until I get more info. So images do a lot for me. I think that's one reason I'm really hooked on television. And television's where I get all my stuff from. I mean, I'll listen to audiobooks, but for the most part, I only listen to audiobooks of movies I've seen, so that I have a face for each character and I have a general idea of what I should be imagining, the style of the buildings or things like that.
Right.
So, it's weird.
We're all different.
Yep. I just learned that this is actually something that other people have, and they actually have a name for it, but I don't recall what it is.
So here's another one that's more kind of steampunky.
Oh, I like that.
So you open it up, and it has one of the things I've been wanting to add in are like coloring pages or doodling pages. So
Nice.
let's talk about that. And then I have the thing for the first page is the balloons. Living here, I live an hour and a half away from the balloon fiesta. So
Where did you get the steampunk paper, that gear sheet?
It's a coloring page.
Out of a coloring book?
I get it from, but it's from one of the coloring notebooks that I got.
I'm gonna have to keep my eye open for a coloring notebook with that in it. That's spectacular.
So then field notes, and then just a general.
Oh, this is awesome.
You know, a lot of it is the Tim
Holtz.
Yes.
Tim Holt. Yeah.
Tim Holtz. There's no other Tim in.
We know who you're talking about.
And then there's. Let's see.
That's awesome.
And then. And then just. So then I have this page that I spent a lot of time on, but nobody can write on it. Unless they want to.
That's so it's gorgeous.
And then that page.
Wow.
And I have a dictionary page.
Yep.
Of course, you always have to have a dictionary page, especially when you're going steampunk. or eventually.
Yeah.
And then this I made into like 2 side pockets. So you can see right here,
Oh, that's awesome.
I can get it out.
Uh-huh,
So-
yeah, little pouches.
Oh, I like that.
Love it.
That is really cute.
Yeah, here's
Little
my
tag that
diary
I
page.
made.
It has squirrel on it. My dictionary page was squirrel.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, the whole
And
thing
then-
is squirrel and owl kind of related.
So it's all kind of stuff like this, you know,
Awesome.
places to put notes and stuff like that. Music, and then Shining Star.
Love
And
that
then-
shiny page there. That's got a lot of pages in it. That's really awesome.
That is
And
really
this
cool.
one
I
I
like
made
that.
myself. So this is the one that to me is funny. So you know how Tim Holtz has all the he has some sticker books that have like really crazy stuff in it. So
Yeah.
I put down observation and then took the numbers from one of his books. And number 1, how much better would life be if Liar's pants really did catch on fire? Number 2,
That's
I wish
funny.
my life had background music so I could understand what the heck is going on. Number
I
3,
don't have that problem.
common sense is so rare these days it should be classified as a superpower.
Yes.
Number 4, my level of sarcasm has gotten to the point where I don't even know if I'm kidding or not. Number 5, cleaning with children in the house is like brushing your teeth while eating Oreos.
Yeah.
Oh God, yes.
And then
Every time we do the floor and the kid comes home with his boots and Trump's freaking yeah.
And then number 6, the fact that I have more clothes to sleep in than I do to go out says a lot about me as a person.
Ding 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 ding.
That's funny.
So those are my observations for life right now. So I have that in, and then the next page is dream. But I thought that would be funny to have some stuff in, and then just, and then like I said in the back, I have little envelope to put little stuff in, and then the little boy on the bike.
Oh
So-
yeah.
That's
awesome.
just. I didn't know if I was going to be able to make them good enough to sell, or just to give, or what. But
I think they're
That's good.
spectacular. And with
Those
the
are
amount of
great.
space
A
you
lot of
let-
people sell those starter junk journals. You know,
Yes.
people can add to it. 'Cause there's a lot of people that don't want to, do all that the stuff, and they just want to add.
They
things
just
that
want to
they
start
have.
writing and putting their own spin on it. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
They're spectacular. They're absolutely spectacular. I loved your steampunk one. I'm just
Thank
that's awesome.
So the only problem with things like that is if you don't have it organized, things get out of hand.
Right.
Totally. My junk journaling stuff is totally out of hand.
So I just have
Oh,
so
and I
much.
have a higher IQ. Well, I know a lot of people who probably wouldn't think that of me, but I think that might be right. My higher IQ comes in workarounds. I tend to find the craziest ways to fix problems. And some people appreciate it, not everybody. Alrighty.
Let's see.
So I made this little page that says keep calm and craft on. And I thought that was something I should put towards the back. Just kind of, once the book is done, you still need to keep going.
Yes. You need to start your next book.
Exactly. on the left. I keep filling up the right. Do this one on the left. I like that.
So I did have a question for purists out here. So let's see if that shows it. I found this vase.
Oh,
It's Teleflora by Hager.
Hager!
Okay.
Hager is extremely popular.
Oh, I know, but not the Teleflora. Not
I didn't think it mattered.
that was my question. Because I wanted to like do decoupage or paint or something on it, and I was thinking, I didn't know that would be a sacrilege or not.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think it depends on who you ask.
Thank you, Leanne. Yeah.
So it's
Once I get an idea, I can't get it out of my head.
1977. So
Have you like Googled it or checked eBay?
no, I haven't.
You might want to do that. Yeah, Teleflora just means that they had more production of it, but Teleflora isn't really in business anymore either. I don't think. I think that's an older company. They've all upped and changed since then. But that's awesome. Definitely give it like an eBay search or a Google search to see on the Teleflora stuff. But the fact that it's Hager alone, I don't think the fact that it's Teleflora matters one little bit.
I think I found it at one of our thrift stores up here for like $2 or $3. So
I find stuff like that at my thrift store for 50 cents. It's a 50-cent thrift store, so it's really easy to find stuff.
Wow.
our thrift store,
No wonder why.
we don't have to
Been
50
avoiding it.
stuff. The thrift stores are, Los Alamos is a strange place because most people here are employed by the lab or like for the school district or for the county. And the lab pays really well because most of the people who work up there are scientists, engineers. And so people get paid well. And then when they donate stuff, they mostly donate to
Good
the same
stuff.
thrift stores. So I found a Wedgwood vase for $2 one time. So that's, and then when I go to Santa Fe, you know, it's a very big craft place or arts place. So I find lots of the studio pottery there all over. When I go to like Goodwill or Salvation Army or any of those places there, I find a lot of studio.
What's the lab where you live?
Los Alamos National Lab.
That's a scientific and space and engineering, right?
Yes.
Okay, my ex-husband's grandfather worked there. My ex-husband's grandfather worked at that lab. He's a Van Dyke.
Okay. I don't know. I don't have clearance.
Yeah. No. I just happen to know that.
Very seriously up here.
Yeah. I happen to know he was a genius, qualified genius engineer and worked there.
Dime a dozen here.
Huh?
Dime a dozen here.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Everybody near that lab was like Mensa qualified. Every single one of them was probably in Mensa. But that's awesome. I had no idea you lived that close to the lab area.
Oh, yeah. It's down the street. I go past it every day.
It's his uncle who worked there. That's right. It's the brother. It's his mom's brother who worked there. Now I remember.
Well,
but yeah, that's pretty cool.
What's that noise?
I was going to ask. Wendy, could that?
What noise? Here, let me mute and see if you don't hear it anymore.
Yeah, we don't hear it anymore. It must have been your side, Wendy. Feedback, yeah.
Yeah, I heard it on one side. That was weird. Maybe Wi-Fi or something.
All right, I'm just making these as little examples so when it's time for me to do my shipping, I can have them all ready to go. And it's like a template. So whoever purchases from me, they'll have some cute little packaging. And then basically I'll just fold it down and add a little sticker on the back or some washi tape to close it. So that'll be cute.
Wendy, I think you should try to exit and come back in.
Is it happening again?
Yeah,
The pitch is
it's
really
still
high.
happening.
Yeah.
Okay, let me do that. It might be my heater, but let me come out and come back in.
My canine instincts are kicking in.
Oh, Crafty Kitty Vintage said Teleflora just implies more production for the Hager. So.
Oh, okay.
Karen Stevens says leave it the way it is. Okay. That's what I was thinking we're doing since it's Hager. We don't find much Hager here. So.
If you guys get these little die cuts are actually stickers. So you can always just reuse them when they come on my packages. I always try to use stickers. I don't know if a lot of people never notice that, but all these big cards and things like this that I was sending out on Halloween, they're stickers. They're giant stickers that people got on their packages.
I got your oh no.
I do that mostly for those who like to craft and reuse their stuff that they get.
I got the cat cross stitch patterns.
Oh, okay, cool. They arrived safely?
They arrived safely like 2 days ago. And I opened it up, and but I didn't see anything else in there. So maybe I can double check.
Yeah, I don't do it for everything. I try, especially with the Halloween, because it was after Halloween, probably.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Where is...
So here's a button wreath I need to finish.
Oh,
Oh, look at that.
that's cool.
Oh, Karen, you saved all that I sent? Oh. Oh, you like my stickers, Emily? Thank you.
You can see I go all over the place when it comes to crafting.
Yeah, that is cute.
Well, usually when you craft, though, you gotta like I'm crafting things and I gotta let it dry. I can't touch them, so it's like.
That's why I use super glue. I don't like using regular glue, and then I'm really bad with did I say super glue? I meant like the regular Elmer's glue and stuff.
Well, I don't, although I have several hot glue guns, I don't like using them. My favorite is the E6000. That's because most of what I do is jewelry. So
Yeah.
Noise alert.
That's okay.
I was emptying my jar of buttons. See what else I could use.
Buttons are endless. You can be funny with it. Buttons. Ooh.
What'd you say, Caroline?
No, I'm wondering if my earrings dried yet. I made them into rings. I made a couple rings because I got some ring filigree stuff, and I made like snowflake rings, lips rings, button rings, rose ring, a bunch of rings.
All right.
Oh, there's Wendy.
Were you able to get it, Wendy?
The attic?
All right, are we better?
Yeah, I don't hear anything now.
Awesome.
Yay.
Be safe. Sit next to the bed.
Oh, Karen says it's good there, Wendy.
Awesome. I'm so happy. It's no fun when the stuff goes crazy.
Right.
What you guys gonna do this weekend?
I would have
My
to check
son's
to see
going
what's
to his-
going on the weekend.
My son's going to his dad's house tonight, so I don't know. Maybe throw a party? Oh,
That's what I was thinking too, Wendy.
That's funny. You guys are so funny.
I don't know. So many options. That didn't help. I don't know. That or actually sleep. Oh, I got some good sleep last night for the first time in a while.
Because of the cold?
No, I knew I didn't have to wake him up in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
And I took a little extra on my trazodone so that I could sleep well, because I can do that I get a. My doctor lets me control how much I take every night on my sleeping med. So it says I can take 2 if I want. But here recently, when I have to be up in the morning for school, I only take 1. And then when I don't have to be up in the morning for school, I take 1.5. And let me tell you, that extra half really helps out. Hello, Deborah.
Hey,
Hi, Deborah.
So yeah, no big plans, just a little relaxation.
that sounds good. A deep sleep sounds really good.
So we
Yeah,
want to go
I
to
woke
the auction
up this
tomorrow.
morning. That's great.
I was talking about that auction, about the law enforcement.
Yeah, is there anything you're
Ooh,
interested in?
yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what's affordable or not.
A lot of times, a lot of things are affordable. I've heard great things about police auctions.
Well, the same thing that applies to being able to get great things at thrift stores here also applies to people who are bidding against you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a point there.
Yep. Definitely.
Yeah, I've gotten real lucky this year. The only 2 garage sales I've really been to, I've chosen wisely about where I'm garage sailing. And there's an 55 and over mobile home park, high-end mobile home park. And when people pass on or have to go into a home to be cared for, there's usually a garage sale. And those garage sales have been not profitable, but they've been good for me this year. Only went to 2 and found some cute stuff, and yeah. I've been trying very, very diligently for the entire season to be a little less spendy. Although,
Aren't we all?
that's not exactly been my forte. You guys always have such awesome stuff. I just can't help shopping. Oh,
I think if I lived in a town that had more shopping available, it would be worse for me. Of course, online shopping doesn't help.
yeah, I know the feeling.
Right?
I'm determined I need some new shipping supplies. And different than what I'm used to getting. And so I lost my thought. You know what that means? I haven't had enough coffee. More coffee. Maybe that's why people don't think I have a high IQ. I lose my train of thought really easily. And if you can't finish your train, then you must not have a brain, is things I've heard. Okay. Now I need something to go under this so when I glue, I don't get stick them on my table. Look, I have a table.
Oh,
My
Well.
mother, this was my mother's when she was a kid, and I've held on to it for years. It comes in so handy. From what I'm understanding, it's supposed to be a Japanese style of writing board that you put on your lap. Is that anyway? I don't
probably.
know. Huh?
Yeah, probably, because see how it's, if your thighs are that little, you know what I mean?
And if you
Oh.
okay, I'm sitting here cross-legged. If I had
No.
my legs out straight, it would probably help. And yes, I totally understand that little
It would
thigh.
be only on one leg for me.
Right? Well, what I tend to do is I hook it on one knee. I hook the outside edge on the outside of one knee while I'm cross-legged, and then the other edge sits on the inside of the knee. So I get a little balance. Alrighty. It's just got notes in it, and I've already started punching shit stuff. Punching holes. Look, I'm punching holes. Hole punching. I decided I would hole punch it, and then I'm going to take the little swirly punches, and I'm going to cover them in an embossing powder, and then put them in the book, so I can have like shiny swirlies. Wait, that didn't sound right.
A fellow snorter.
Oh yeah, no, I just had this horrible thought that if back in the day when kids were getting swirlies, somebody added glitter to the toilet, would that make it a
I don't know.
shiny swirly? Sorry. Yeah, I my brains. I've been awake now. What? Two hour and a half? I don't know. Really got to wipe down the top of my glue tub and the lid. On occasion, they decide they need to be stuck together, and it's not convenient for a person with weak arms and tender hands. Okay, television-wise, who watches The Crown?
Oh, I do, but I just started watching the new season, so
I will not spoil it. I just finished the newest season.
oh, don't, no spoilers.
Nope, no spoilers.
We're in the middle
All
of
right.
the
What do you
third
think?
season. Very pretty.
Ooh,
Oh, nice.
Okay.
those are fun.
Yeah, this one's got a tag. You should be able to reuse that, I think. You should be able to just take it off. Christmas ornament on there that I stamped. Yeah. Or you can just cut the whole bag on the sides, on the edges, and use it as a for a junk journal. Just leave it all intact and just, or you know what I mean. Jasdia probably knows, like a pocket. A pocket. There you go. Just cut the top off and do it as a pocket. For those who junk journal. Bye, Karen.
Alright, now where's my squishy bit? Once I've glued a page down, I have these soft little squishy things, these little palette-y things. I can't remember where I got them. I'm gonna say from a mechanic. I don't know why, or a builder, or someone.
Mm-hmm.
I tend to find people who do jobs and their tools end up helping me. And so I'm like, hey, that'll work for this. But I use these soft ones, and I that's what I use to make sure the glue is, to push everything down and around and make sure the glue's where it needs to be and that everything's sticking.
Right.
They just work so well. And I got one I got a Ranger one, but it's so thin that I think on occasion it hurts the paper. It's thin and stiff. This has a lot more flexibility in it, and it's a little thicker. So it protects the page you're pushing on a little more, in my opinion. So anyway, I love your tags. I want you to know, where's my book? Where'd it go?
Caroline, what are you eating?
Where's it at? I have there it is. Aha. You sent me a package and you sent me this wonderful, wonderful paper.
Yeah, you
That
guys
is tag.
your junk journaling.
I have actually already cut open,
Oh, there you go.
and it's a full page. It will be covering one of my pages in my book. I just
Oh,
haven't figured out
nice.
what's with it.
See?
So yeah,
Nice.
keep all that kind of stuff. I've kept all the
Good.
thank you notes people have written me from the stuff I've sent them. And I'm going to include them in the book. When I first started getting thank yous from buying stuff, I was going to put them up on a bulletin board and decorate a bulletin board with them. And I'm like, that's a good idea. But I got my book going now, and I would like to keep all those wonderful thank yous and the memories of the happiness of buying this stuff and meeting everybody, because a lot of times
Aw.
I didn't meet people until I bought a little something from them. And so this is just as important to me as my squirrels and owls. And they make me smile every time I look at them.
Oh. I'm glad you enjoy them.
Immensely. I have one person in this town that I associate with. And you lovely people and wonderful friends I've made through the internet. That's it. There's no people popping by all the time. My son has more visitors than I do. So,
Deborah says, I'm not crafting, but I'm making up Peppa the Pig stocking stuffer bags for a few upcoming sales. Nice.
oh, that sounds adorable.
Those Asian crackers you sent me, Caroline walked off. I don't know where they went.
I know it happened to some of my goodies.
Yeah.
My teenager walked off with them.
In fact, I don't
Uh-oh.
think I got to eat any of those goodies.
Oh no, really?
Yeah.
That's how good they are, sweetheart. Everybody
Maybe
loves
I'll
those goodies.
maybe I'll have to. I need to work on the. I'm working on some of the packages, but I gotta send out packages to you guys. Okay, I'm gonna mute myself up because I'm gonna drill.
Oh, drill.
Well, not. It's not. I don't think it's that loud.
Okay.
Well, can you hear it?
No.
No. Okay, good. Never mind. No, I have a little hand drill that I use for
Right.
when I make those
Oh, your
Okay.
earrings?
yeah.
So I want to
Okay.
know about this hand drill you're using. Is
Oh,
this
it's
like
just
a
a
little
Dremel.
Dremel? Oh, okay. Just
Yeah.
a little Dremel. Never mind. I've seen
Yeah,
this
it's just a little
new
Dremel.
miniature engraving drilling tool that charges with a USB port so you can take it with you. And
Oh yeah, I've seen that one.
I'm tempted. My problem is every time I've tried to order off of something like that. Okay, the last time I tried it, it was Facebook, and that was just my own stupidity.
Well,
But this one keeps advertising. I see it a lot on Instagram, and I do not know if anybody's had any luck ordering any of these items off of an Instagram ad and if they actually follow through, unlike the Facebook BS. I ordered 2 chairs and one of those dream cabinets off of Facebook advertisers, and they sent me a shipping order the next day that said it had already been delivered, and that was a lie. And I checked the shipping order numbers, and I checked with the post office, and I checked all this stuff, and they were numbers. The shipping numbers were to different people and had nothing to do with me. So pretty much they just pulled already created shipping numbers and gave them to me and took my money and ran.
well, what do you need this? What are you looking? What would you use a drill for?
Oh, that tiny Dremel like that?
Yeah.
Oh, the teeny tiny portable. Well, first of all, it's got the tiniest bits I've seen next to dental bits. And I actually have old dental bits. And it's the teeniest, tiniest. I could do the engraving on all of any of the wood products that I have that I want to shape and form instead of using a knife, which is what I've used to do in the past. We would sit around the fire when we lived out in Sam's Valley, and we were making wooden knives. No, they are not shivs, I promise. But we had this really hard wood. We had a manzanita. And so we would take it and we would take a nice piece and we would shape it and form it. It fit in the hand nice. I made a spoon. We were trying to make silverware person. We made chopsticks. We made all sorts of stuff. And all we had to work with then was a knife. So, yeah, we're looking for knives and sandpaper. Can't forget the sandpaper. We went through a lot of sandpaper.
Well, if you
also-
get like a Dremel, you're maybe better off getting a Dremel because
Okay, I have Dremels. I have a flex shaft. I have one that hangs from the ceiling, controlled by a pedal, and the Dremel part is on a long, flexible bit. I love it. I think it's getting a little hot when I use it because it's older. I've had it for quite a few years, and I bought it at Harbor Freight Tools, but that was just to prove a teacher wrong. She's like, "You can't buy one of these drills. You have to order it from what's that metal place? There's a special ordering company that does nothing but jewelry and jewelry metals and things
Rio
like
Grande?
that.
Rio Grande?
Yes, thank you. Rio
That's in
Grande.
Albuquerque. That's an hour and a half away.
Nice. Fire Mountain's one town over from me. Yeah. That's awesome that Rio Grande's so close. Do they actually let you go in and shop at their place?
I haven't done that. I've ordered online from them a couple of times, but I've bought a lot more from Fire Mountain.
Yeah.
Just because
I went down to Harbor Freight Tools and I bought one of those flex shafts for $60. I walked in with my own drill the next day, so I didn't have to wait in line to use one. I think the teacher almost shat herself.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I proved her wrong on everything. She's like, you can't do that. You have to do this. You can't do that. You have to get it from there. I started walking in with tools. I started walking in with metals. I started walking in with all these things she said I couldn't find anywhere else and I had to get from these certain places. And I'm like, I'm not paying that price. I'm not paying $250 for a name brand flex shaft when I can go get down to Harbor Freight Tools and get one for $60. Yeah. She was very set in her ways and didn't understand how poor people do stuff. I've never had money. The only money I've ever had in lump sums is when the school decided to give me a financial aid, and so you got to make that stuff stretch. You go to the thrift stores, you go to Harbor Freight, you go to those little places that nobody thinks about, and it's just as successful as if you'd ordered it from the expensive place. So, anyway. All right.
Sorry, I'm doing my photo for Instagram.
Hey, no problem. I think they look gorgeous.
Oh, use it for the community page too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, Wendy.
Huh?
I think you have a community. I forgot to look.
Huh?
I wonder if you have a community page, Wendy.
I only have 100 people. I don't think I can have a community page with only.
No,
100
you
people.
don't. There's no limit anymore. They made it available for everyone.
Oh, that's nice. I don't know how many people I have.
I have, I think, 114. I have like 300 on Instagram. And they just keep liking the old stuff. It's like, I don't have cats anymore.
Well, what do you have in your tags?
Tags? Do I have tags?
Yeah, every video has a tag. You have to go edit your video, and there's a section where you add the tags.
Oh, well, I didn't add tags to any of them.
Like keywords and things.
Yeah, no. I haven't done that. I end up watching a lot of television shows and I get an accent or two. So let's see. Well, I've been watching Moonshine. I watched Panhandle, Crown, picked up Dangerous Liaisons.
Oh,
I can't even begin to list. Hello, I Spy Queen.
Well, the only accent I can do really well is a Southern.
I can do that. I learned something. I learned that a lot of British actors will play the role of a Southerner first because it's the easiest accent for them to copy.
Yes, it is. And it's vice versa as well. I'm trying to do a British accent, and instead of doing a up one, it's either. See, I can't even do it very well. I can do a French accent, but only if I'm speaking in French because I actually speak French. So, but my Southern accent comes and goes. I don't. Growing up in Houston, I didn't really have an accent. I knew people from every country in the world, so I didn't really have my own accent. And a lot of people have noticed that to me. When they met me and they try to figure out where I'm from, they can't figure it out because once in a while I slip into an accent, a little bit. But my husband's from Amarillo, so he slips into his accent a lot more. But I remember my first year of college was in Springfield, Missouri, and I knew someone from Tennessee and from Rhode Island.
Tennessee? Yeah, yes.
And they could not understand each other. Their accents were so strong that neither of them could understand each other, and I had to translate. The person from Texas had to translate. But I always that's one of the things I always, in my back pocket that I pull out. It's like I always think it's funny that I had to translate for two people who are so close together. To me, those states are so close together versus, Texas, that it was so surprising to me that they could not understand each other. So.
Oh, I'm there with you, Emily. I so love the end. Okay. UK channel is called Home Style. Channel called Dickinson, The Real Deal. That's great. Okay, I'll have to check that one. I also watched the British version called Antiques Road Trip, which they actually go, you get two people, two art dealers, auctioneers. They go, they travel around Britain, they purchase items at thrift shop or at antique stores, and then they take them to auction. It's so much fun. I haven't started the new Interview with a Vampire series yet. I'm thinking about it. I'm not positive. And yeah, there's another one, Escape to the Great Chateau or Escape to the Chateau, where a pair of Brits bought a French chateau and they are in the process of remodeling it.
They've been on for a couple years, I think now.
It has. I just picked up a few seasons of it, and I really, really enjoyed it.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I watch anything British. I watched Pennyworth. Well, not anything British, but almost anything British.
Have you watched Time Team?
Yes, I love Time Team. I've seen every episode that's posted on YouTube. I mean, every episode.
The
I'm
newest ones?
the new digs.
Have you watched it? Because I was a Patreon of that. So that
Thank you. I have to give you great thanks. It's something
I was so happy that they wanted to come back. So I know I've seen the latest two, and I don't know when they'll be doing more, but it's incredible what they are capable of doing.
Yes. And all the new tech they're able to bring in. I can't learn about new tech to help with the quests I'm working on if I don't have shows showing it. I watched the Oak Island show, Curse of Oak Island, Beyond Oak Island. I've watched those.
My
I
husband watches
love,
those.
I
I
watched
love
that.
treasure hunting and questing stuff. I actually have 4 or 5 different things I'm researching. A couple of them here in Oregon. Um, I'm really into that. My dad is. He likes finding lost gold mines. There's something called the Blue Bucket Mine mystery from up here that happened during the Oregon Trail times. Come to find out, there's also there used to be a fort between my town and the next town, and evidently there's a buried kettle of gold somewhere because
Well, they had the one. Sorry for interrupting.
that's fine.
They had a gold searching one earlier in the spring. I think it was after Oak Island, and one of the teams was like 30 miles away from me.
Yes, I remember that a couple of different teams were searching for different things.
Like Spanish gold or
Spanish gold, that's the right, or yeah. They figured that the conquistadors had buried some of it because they couldn't carry all of it or something,
Mhm.
or the Indian, or yeah, I don't remember how it runs, but oh yeah. Oh,
But yeah, it was
I
about
love
30,
metal.
45 minutes around here. So yeah,
Yep, I love metal detecting, Emily. My family's been doing it for years. My grandfather had a metal detector. I have 2 metal detectors. I happened to have purchased one for my son for his birthday one year. Oh yeah, right there with you. Gary Drayden, man, that guy is freaking amazing.
What's a good find that you found, Wendy?
Well, when I lived on the property in Sam's Valley, we decided we would take some soil out of the creek for just to test it for gold. There wasn't any gold, but it was full of garnets.
Oh,
Mm.
wow.
I have a couple of vials and containers full of garnets that I collected off the property before I had to leave.
Hmm.
did you ever watch? Do you ever watch on YouTube Dan Hurd, HURD?
Yes, Dan Hurd Prospecting. I hope I earn your subscription. I love him.
And I've bought from him a couple of times, and I get the garnets.
Hi,
and
Anitra.
so
Hello.
I love it. I love him. He's so good.
I
So-
agree. I absolutely.
I'm so
I
glad
watched him.
he's doing well from his heart surgery. So,
Yes, he seems to be doing very well from his heart surgery, which makes us all so happy.
I missed Anitra. I didn't realize she was in here. She's already left.
I had to turn my phone off so I can't see messages or chat. I can't see
Oh,
chat.
gotcha.
Oh, wow. Emily's been doing it for 3 summers.
Oh, nice.
I bought a
Okay.
rock hounding book for here in New Mexico, and apparently there's some places not too far away that I can go and get a few things or search for a few things.
So I don't know if any of you have heard of a book that's out called The Secret. And it's pretty much clues to finding a modern hidden treasure, except for the fact that the guy who created the whole thing had passed away.
Oh,
Is that the guy
So-
who lives here, who lived in Santa Fe?
We're still missing.
Oh no, that was a different guy, and his treasure was
Okay.
found.
Yes, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, that was, I can't remember his name, but his treasure was found.
American Indian archaeologist.
Yeah, and the one I'm talking about is The Secret, and there's these pictures that match up with riddles, and you put the two together, and you can find these gemstones that he buried. They found 3 of them,
Yep.
and
I believe they found the 4th, but it's in the
they think they know where it is, but they can't figure it out.
well, they can't get to it because of the legalized issues.
Wait, the one in Florida?
Yeah.
No, they can't get to it. You can make arrangements
Oh, yeah.
with the place to get in and go searching for the one that's supposed to be in Florida.
Yeah.
They think that it's at the Fountain of Youth. Fountain of Youth. Yeah.
National Parks.
Yeah, the national park there
St. Augustine.
in St. Augustine. And so, but the park will make arrangements if you want to go searching for it. If you send them what you think and where you want to check, and they will make arrangements with you to go check it out.
Wow.
There's other places they think where it was, like in Chicago, it was supposed to be at the zoo, and the whole zoo was torn down.
You don't find the gem, you find the place.
Yeah, what you find is a box. You find a hermetically sealed plastic box, and inside that plastic box is a handmade chest, and inside that chest is a handmade key. You mail that key to the foundation, and the foundation will verify and then send you the gem. Now, I'm sure, yes, some gemstone prices have gone up over the years, whatever. But the fact that the guy who wrote this expected all of the treasures to be found in less than a year, and so many still haven't been found, that I believe their value just for what they are involved with has raised their price. So anyway, I'm still looking. I got an eye on the one in Florida.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I'm questioning the way the picture of the map looks and the way they did everything. I'm questioning if it's not on the other coast, but I don't know which clues would then line up with it. So, a lot of people think they've got it figured out. There's a lot of internet sites that deal with theories and how people have figured things out. I still have questions, and I don't know who to ask, so I have to figure them out on my own. But yeah, I have the book. I really love it. I think my favorite part of the book is in the back. They talk about these gremlins, maybe these spirits. And they're kind of like when things break down and when things go wrong, this little gremlin or this little thing is involved. It also gives a great history of our folklore system. It's a great idea. I kind of almost have want to build a journal book around it, because of how inspirational it was, and not just in the pictures and the clues for the treasures, but in its entirety.
So is
sounds
this-
like
Here, I have an idea. Why don't I jump up and go get it? Because it should be on my bookshelf, right next to my bed. So let's see. Cross your fingers.
Did you finish your box, Jessia?
oh yeah,
Oh, you did?
I just did the front of it. I didn't do the rest of it. So, I just need something so that when I see it from the outside with a bunch of other boxes, I know it's easy to spot. So then I went on to the pumpkins. And I don't know if you saw them, Caroline.
Hmm?
Did you see
Her
my pumpkin?
pumpkins are cute.
Oh no, I didn't see him. It's always on Fridays that I get interrupted by the door. During the week, no, it's always
Oh,
Friday.
really?
Yeah, that's why I had to keep going to the door.
Oh,
Oh, here they are.
And here's the book.
Here's one.
Oh,
Secret, a treasure hunt.
oh, it's cute.
I like
This
that.
is the image for the one they believe is in
Here's the other one.
San Francisco, Golden Gate Park.
Whoa, those
Oh,
are
okay.
jazz, yeah.
Thank you. So some future cadet is going to be will find it once
Huh?
Starfleet Golden Gate Park. So one future cadet is going to find it once Starfleet is started, and they have Starfleet Academy there. So
Do they really?
that's where
Oh, yeah.
Starfleet Academy is in San Francisco at the Golden
Oh,
Gate.
wow.
It is. You are correct. It is. So,
Sorry, I just have to throw my nerd in.
oh no, that's good. I totally see that. The Starfleet Academy thing. That would, yeah. So this is the tale simply told, and it talks about how the elven folk, and so it's got a whole image and thing about the passage of the fair people from the old world to the newfound land. And it gives trolls, elves, grimms, nissens, Tamara, Vali, Lesh. I mean, these are dwarves, these are every type of fairy folk or fair people that you can imagine. And
Right.
the images in this book are beautiful. Just all the drawings. So it talks about how all of them came to this country and where they settled. And it does give a list at some point about how each one behaves, what they do. But there's huge story, or not huge, but they've got a nice section of this story in here. And then they give you the treasure hunt part, which is so you get the image.
Oh, wow, who's that supposed to be?
Okay, so what we've learned by the hunts is many times the faces in the image are exact replicas, the faces of statues that are already there.
Hmm.
And they noticed that one. See, I watch gosh, what's that one with Josh, what's his name? Something about exploration.
Oh, I know who you mean. Exploration Unknown, or
Yes. Yeah, but I don't watch the unknown one. I watch the original. The unknown, he's got other. It's more, yeah. But these are the images. You're supposed to figure out which city they are located in, which city, and then once you figure that part out, like this one's been solved. This one's been solved, and this one. These two have both been solved.
okay.
I believe. This was Chicago. No, this was something else. But everything in there, every picture in the image is like there's this guy shooting an arrow on a horse somewhere in the town, and this is the shape of one of the granaries or something. And it's just really interesting. This is the Florida one. And everybody thinks it's at St. Augustine, which is on the East Coast. But if you look at the image, This is a picture of, this is an outline of the state of Florida, but on the other coast. So anyway, and there's, I think this one is supposed to be New Orleans, but they haven't solved that one yet. And then
I wonder if my sister-in-law knows about it. She's native.
so you get these 12 images. This one is supposed to be New York City, and if you look at the face of the lady, it matches the face of the Statue of Liberty. So then it comes with verses. And the verses are all separate. They do not specifically line up in order with the picture, which means you have to find the verse that goes with the image and the town you're looking in. And then the verses will show you the way. They're your plot to go. As a matter of fact, one guy, this verse helped lead someone to it, and it's like if Thucydides is north of Xenophon, and what he did was he found on the outside of a building those words. The outside
Deborah
of the
says she's
library.
met Josh Gates.
You've met him?
Ooh.
Oh, wow. Sweet. Yeah, he's into the paranormal stuff as well. He's really interesting. He's had the opportunity to do a lot of stuff. And the thing I like about him is every time I have another question about the topic he's already on, that a lot of times other shows gloss over, in my opinion, he ends up asking those questions.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. That's awesome, Deborah.
That is really
Let me see
cool.
if I can find a haunted place here in Oregon and you guys can come check it out. How's that sound? I think we got a few haunted places here in Southern Oregon.
I know
anyway-
we have a few here in New Mexico.
Oh, yeah. So anyway, it does that. And it has the verses. And that's fun. I think the intro into how, the little story about all the places is fun. And, oh, yes, definitely in the summer. We don't do winter travel. That's just no fun. It's cold.
If you can actually travel.
Yeah. So then they have the next stuff, because this is all we've gone through so far. You see, this is all the story, and the treasure is just like the first part of the book, and then there's all this left over. All of the leftover is a field guide to the fair people, and it talks about each and every one. So, like, you get they show you a picture of what looks like a doll that they created and put in a place and took a photo of. And then you get this whole definition of a maitre demon. Instead of a maitre d', it's a maitre demon. And they talk about how far they range, their habits, their history, and if you want to spot them, a tip to spot them. They're all fun. They're all funny. Ghouls and ghosts, and grims and all sorts of things, and they end up being quite amusing. So, like, household unfamiliars. You see this little demon dude inside of a kitchen. They're inside of a refrigerator. And it says, like, range. First apartments, charming old houses, quaint summer cottages, experimental solar living modules, completely remodeled kitchens, dens that need some work, unfinished basements, north-lit studios, and semi-equipped lofts and secure subterranean bed-sitters. Then it talks about their habits. Any household with which you are unfamiliar There you will find the household unfamiliars. Be it your first apartment or your last nursing home, these devilish sprites are there with a litany of liabilities, putting the light switch on the wrong side of the door, mysteriously adding or subtracting a step from the stairs in the dark, bowling the bathroom door locked behind you, shifting ankle-breaking furniture while your attention is elsewhere, jamming windows open or closed, exchanging handles on the shower controls, breaking knobs off in your hand, and stacking pyramids of head-thumping canned goods on unstable shelves in innocent-looking closets. So then it talks about the history, and if you want to spot him, how to spot him. Spotter's tips. In the fridge, green spots on the bread, ketchup spots on the ice cream, and gravy spots on the lettuce. The rest of the house, brown spots on the bathroom ceiling, yellow spots on the mattress, and indelible spots on the laundry. So it's just silly little, stuff to make you laugh. Why are these things happening? Well, you've got a spirit, you've got a demon, you've got a sprite who's decided that, yeah, just silly little things. And there is an entire section on these guys. There's one that talks about, and I can't find it now. They were our favorite. It was the ones they had to do with politics. It was hilarious. Here's the giant economy size. The job gremlin. The corporate giants. Typographical terrors. So just lots of fun. Just
talk about that 1 cent when you do bookkeeping and you are somehow off by like 3 cents, and you have to spend 4 hours trying to find those 3 cents.
Oh yeah,
I had it happen several times when I was a bookkeeper.
I was 2 courses away from having a 2-year certificate in accounting, and they decided that accounting 4 and payroll and tax accounting needed to be done online. And I'm like, I can't learn this shit online. I need a teacher. I have questions.
Wendy, we can't use those swear words, please, because otherwise, yeah.
But
I'll get a strike on from YouTube.
I'm sorry. But yeah, I can't believe they did that. Can't believe that they put those 2 most important classes online. And it was very, very difficult for me. So anyway, just heading tomorrow night at the Old Joliet prison where they filmed. Oh, wow. Oh, that's awesome. Take lots of pictures? I think that's awesome. I'm actually doing some genealogical research where I need to find some California prison records. But they're not current. They're from like the 50s. So record finding can be difficult too. Something tells me California is going to want me to pay for those records.
I've been to a really eerie prison once. It's so old. I think it was over 100 years old, and it was in Ireland.
Ooh.
It was crazy.
I want to go to Ireland so much.
Oh, Ireland, it's worth it. Go. If you ever get a chance to go. The eerie thing about the Ireland prison was that, Ireland's so small, right? So, when they go out and you can go out and walk around and do your little walk outside, but you got to do it in a line. the, the area that you go to walk, it was really bumpy. Just imagine what's under there. Ugh.
Yeah.
Because during the famine and stuff, they didn't know what
Your sound
I know it's my Wi-Fi. It keeps
sound
going in
quality
and
is
out.
not good.
I know. That's why I'm not talking that much because my Wi-Fi is in and out.
That totally makes sense, Deborah.
So you're talking about the potato famine
Mm-hmm.
or not?
Yes.
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got to say that is one thing about the British Isles, the UK, and even a lot of Europe is you don't have to dig down very far, and you've got serious history happening. I could dig under my uncle's driveway, and what I would find is the old Central Point dump, and I only know this because he did it once. Found some interesting things, but I don't know if that's something I can't do that now. I would so call someone in and dig this place up. I think it would be awesome. I also wonder what is buried in that old dump, and if maybe that contributed to some of the problems, health problems my uncle had. Of course, he sits there and melts the solder off of circuit boards without a mask or any air ventilation. So, yeah, no. The choices people make. I don't mind that he does it. I just wish he'd do it outside and with a gas mask on.
Wendy, have you ever metal detect by your in this area, this house you're in? Then?
Yep. So we ran the metal detector over the yard. We found 50 cents in the sod that my parents brought in. Somebody had dropped 50 cents out working in the field, and the grass grew right into it. That was fun. And then if you are out metal detecting and you want to metal detect in your city, we have discovered the best place. So you've got your road in the middle. You get your sidewalk on the side. Between the road and the sidewalk, we have about a little strip of grass that runs through it, of soil. And so people park your car on the side of the road. They get out. Anything that's going to fall out of their pockets falls into that little grassy dirt area. And so we've done some metal detecting there. We found a fork. We found a spoon. We found some pennies, a few quarters, and maybe a nickel. Nothing huge. Part of a broken toy car. And then what looked like some of my uncle's metal scrap that had managed to work its way out that far. We haven't been taking them out in a while. We really need to. Probably should this summer. Get my son out of the house for 20 minutes off the video game. But yeah, we really haven't had the ability to go anywhere to use them due to COVID and gas prices. So hopefully this summer, when the summer rolls back around, I should say, we'll get the chance to do a little more. It would be nice. Yeah. And I'm a rock freak, so yeah. We found a few hot rocks also. That's all I know what to call them, is that they register on the ding 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 metal detector. But don't understand why. My father said we call those hot rocks. But we kept them.
Is it maybe Uber rock?
I have no idea.
So Uber rocks are rocks that glow. If you shine your black light on it, they glow.
Even
So
if
it might
it's
be,
solid gray?
yeah.
Gotta figure out what happened to my black light. I loaned it to my friend and I don't know if I got it back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
And
in Minnesota and upper Wisconsin, by the lakes or something, some of the rocks are called Uper lights, and if you flash the light into the lake rivers, some of the rocks glow. And I don't know, I don't remember why, but I just know they're called Uper.
Hmm.
Uper rocks.
That's interesting. It's definitely a possibility.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Lord only knows. But yeah, I'm going to build a junk journal, a journaling book around this, so I have a place to keep notes, ideas, thoughts, information. You know, if
That
I
sounds
study
like
the San Francisco one, San Francisco's not too far away. Personally, I'm stuck on the Florida one because that's where Marcus was at for so long. And so, yeah, I'm just trying to figure it out. This is the one thing that confuses me. Is, do you see down here at the very bottom, there's a rock and like a palm tree. And the rock out in the water and the palm tree for me seems odd.
Well, you said it's in Florida, right?
Yes.
There's the
But that
there
rock,
are.
the one big huge thing I remember is when Marcus moved over here to Oregon, I took him to the coast. And his thought was, I don't need to see your coast. I don't need to go to your beach. I've seen beaches. I've had beaches in Florida. Beaches are a beach. I don't need to see it. I took him anyway. And his jaw dropped when he saw that we have rocky beaches and big rocks sticking up out of the ocean. And that's just something you don't see in Florida.
Yeah.
That's why it tinged my brain that somehow this is off. And for the tree, all I could think was the flag of, I think it's South Carolina, that has that tree, it has a palm tree in it. And yeah, so throws my brain off. And that's why I don't always remember what I thought about. Sometimes I know I had a really good idea, but if I didn't write it down, it'll be gone forever. I had the most brilliant idea years ago, and I know I did. It was like an epiphany for the world. I didn't write it down, and I have never been able to remember it since.
Oh no.
I know. Makes me feel like Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, you know? The kid who figures out the answer to life, the universe, and everything, and then we destroy the planet for a hyperspace bypass.
That's one series I never got into.
Oh, hardcore. I actually would. I'm trying to get it all on audiobooks because it's so hard for me to read anymore. My eyes have a lot of problems. So yeah, audiobooks are my thing these days. Upper stairs.
I listen to a lot more audiobooks now, so that way I can do more crafting.
That too. I have to admit, yesterday when I did all of that painting, I was listening to my Pandora, and it was like the music just hit. Every single song was the right song, and it just kept me energized and painting. It was nice.
So I don't know if you were on, but I have a button wreath that
Oh,
I'm adding to. So
that's adorable. I hadn't thought of a button wreath.
thank you. I saw some on Pinterest.
It's a good idea.
So I covered up the styrofoam with some fabric, like the brown fabric. My brain's just disappeared, and so you can kind of see on the side where it's just a brown fabric, and then that way it's easier. And I'm just gluing on the buttons. So. And I'm not using my expensive ones. I'm using my found ones.
You think I should sign the bottom? Keep it with the other person's signature?
Yeah. Why not?
Sure.
Yeah, even when I watch the guy who restores paintings, he at least puts his own tag on the back of it.
Oh, okay.
You should definitely put your name on it. Sign it next to it and put the date. Close the door.
Yep. Emily even says sign it, Kraken.
Do you think
Sorry,
it'll go for more?
Yeah, because you actually do. I don't think you have you signed your other stuff?
No. No, never signed them.
Sorry about that. Didn't want to get a click for the music he had going. Oh, around the edges. Yeah,
I got
this
my
palette
fan
knife.
on. Some paint is drying quickly.
Oh, so cute.
I want to turn on my fan so my stuff dries, but if I turn that on, I'm a freeze.
Right.
It's so cold here.
I know that feeling. Hasn't got above 50 for the last 2 days. And it's going under that quickly.
I love it. I can breathe so much better with it being colder.
Our house isn't designed well, and the bedroom we sleep in stays so cold in the winter, it's not even funny. It's at least 5 degrees colder in one bedroom than anywhere else. And then you got my son who's upstairs, and the heater gets turned on, and he's like, "You're roasting me out, Mom!" He's like, "You're killing me. It's so hot up here." And then he can't open a window or else all the hot air goes out and drops right down the stairs and starts making us even colder downstairs.
All right. How does this look? I haven't done the back yet, but
Oh, it's so cute.
Okay.
Very cute.
So I did the antiquing. Man, that really makes it pop.
Made a big
Oh,
difference.
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It made a huge, huge difference.
Looks really
Did
good.
the little patch. Did all that. I haven't done the tree yet, and I don't know if I'm going to do the tree. But there's the back. I mean, look at the difference.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Do the tree with
Very
some
good.
white.
huh?
Do the tree with some white.
Yeah, I
instead?
thought about it. No, that's real cute. And I
It
think
looks-
Santa pops more too. So yeah. That'll probably be up for sale on Wednesday. It's a pretty big one.
Wednesday.
Wednesday. Oh my God.
What?
It says KS on the bottom. The initials of the
way.
black person. That's my initials. That's funny.
Isn't that what Bridget says? If it ever has your initials, you have to get it.
Yeah, huh?
I did that. Nikki with Black Dog Vintage had a tile, and I got it. I have it stashed upstairs to keep it safe. But it's an old vintage tile, and it had the letters WC on it. And my maiden name it was Courier. So for me, that was like, well, hello, my initials. You need to be mine. And then
I've had
someone
my
told
married. Sorry.
Someone told me the initials WC actually mean water closet. And I'm like, I don't care.
I've been an Atkins more for longer than I was a Woodhouse. And I went from the bottom of the school or from the line to the front of the line. So I married an Atkins. So I'm going to go ahead and get off. I'm letting everything dry right now. So thank you for letting me on. And it's been fun again.
I think Christina was going to end it too, because she looks like she's turning her camera around.
That's what So I'll just leave a few minutes early. So thank you for letting me on.
Good to see you, sweetie.
Next week, Jessica.
Okay.
We'll see you in the
I'll make sure I have something more, and you can actually see less in the back.
You're fine.
I use a three petitioner thing when I want to block my back. Really, really handy.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
All right. So we are getting to be at the top of the hour. Everyone, thank you guys for joining us. It is getting close. I know a lot of people are starting, and Caroline and I have to get ready for our sale coming up here in a couple hours.
There's my page for the day.
Oh, that's beautiful. Hang on. Let me see. That's really nice.
Nice,
Good
Wendy.
job, Wendy.
Thank you.
All right.
I
So
like
I'm
it
gonna
when
go
I can pre-plan and get something accomplished.
All right, guys. Thank you for joining us, everyone. Let me turn off this music so it doesn't play in the background. All right, guys. So we will see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.